Hello everyone, this is Minashi De at your English trainer. Today's lesson is about the modals will and would. I shall begin this lesson with a discussion on the functions of will and would, and then I shall explain the basic differences between them. As usual, you will find a practice set for you at the end of this lesson. Now, let's begin. Functions of the modal will. We use will to describe a future action. For example, he will help us tomorrow. She will send the report on Monday. To indicate a decision. For example, I will try that dress. We will finish the job. For making predictions about future. For example, I think he will pass the exam this time. I think England will defeat Australia in the cricket match. The modal will is also used to make a promise. For example, I will always remember your timely help. I will always serve you. To make offers or express willingness. For example, I will take you to the airport. I will buy you the dress. To describe the consequence of a conditional clause. For example, I will throw a party if India wins the match. We won't mind if there is a little noise. Functions of the modal would. Would is the past form of will. For example, he told me that he would be here by 9 p.m. I thought you would come, so I brought an extra burger. Would is used to talk about imaginary or impossible situations. For example, you would look better in that dress. I would be glad if you come to my party. Here, would expresses an imaginary situation. What would you do if you could go to the planet Pluto? Here, would expresses an impossible situation. Would is used to express request or proposal in a formal manner. For example, would you join me for a walk? Here, would expresses a proposal. Would you help me? Here, would expresses a request. Would is used with words such as glad, prefer, like, love, hate, wish, etc. For example, I would love to visit your house. I wish he would do my homework. Would is also used with words such as think, say, imagine to express opinion in an uncertain manner. For example, I would say he is about 50. Will it be too heavy to carry? I would imagine so. Next, would is used with words such as advise, recommend, suggest to make what we say less direct. For example, I would advise you to exercise regularly is a less direct way of saying you should exercise regularly. I would recommend that you buy this product. It is a less direct way of saying that you should buy this product. Would is also used to talk about past habits. For example, when I was a child, my grandma would read me a story every night. Every morning, my mother would offer her prayers in the temple. Will versus would. Will is never past tense, but it can express present or future beliefs. For example, it's 9:30. Susan will have reached her office by now. Here, will expresses a present belief. Robert will be late. Here, will expresses a future belief. Would, on the other hand, is sometimes used to indicate past beliefs about the future or to talk about the future in the past. For example, She hoped that her mom would come. She said that she would cook that night. Here, would is used to talk about the future in the past. In formal situations, would is used in place of will to express request, willingness, or to make offers. Would is more polite than will. For example, would you like some coffee? Is more formal and polite than will you have coffee? Will is used to talk about certain things, whereas would is used to talk about uncertain or hypothetical things. For example, I will answer the doorbell. I will get the book for you. Here, will expresses a certainty. I would say she is about 25. Here, would expresses an uncertainty. Next, when the verb in the conditional clause is in the simple present tense, we use will plus base form of the verb in the main clause to indicate real or possible situations. For example, I will help you if you help me. They will build a house if the bank gives them loan. When the verb in the conditional clause is in the past tense, we use would plus base form of the verb in the main clause to indicate imaginary situations. For example, if I studied harder, I would stand first in the class. If I had wings, I would fly to Switzerland. Here, would expresses imaginary situations. Now we come to the end of this lesson. Here is a practice set for you. I would suggest that you pause the video while you attempt to answer the questions. Now let us look at the answers. I promise I will quit smoking. Here, will indicates a strong promise. I never imagined I would win the first prize. Here, would expresses a past belief. If it rains, I will not go out. Here, will indicates the consequence of a present condition. Whom do you think will win the match? Here, will indicates a future belief. I will call you when I reach home. Here, will expresses a strong promise. Would you mind switching off the fan? Here, would expresses a polite request. When I was young, I would take a walk every morning. Here, would expresses a past habit. I would like more tea, please. Here, would expresses a polite request. I would rather not go out in the dark. Here, would expresses a preference. If I knew that you were in London, I would have met you. Here, would expresses the consequence of a past condition. Now we come to the end of this session. I hope you liked it. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, Your English Trainer, for more lessons on English grammar. Thank you.